Coach, I just wanted to ask you about the 3-point shooting again for you guys. Like the past couple games, it's been fewer attempts. And I think Rachel has been shooting a few less attempts than normal. And I just wondered if you want her getting more up or what game planning wise is going to that.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely want to get more attempts up. I think the last few games we really been dominant in the paint. So that's kind of limited them a little bit. But tonight, it was our turnovers again. 24 turnovers. Um, it's hard to win a game like that, especially when it allows. When you look at a team that can score as well as Indiana and they get up 25 more shots than you, it makes those turnovers more crucial. So, yeah, but we definitely want to get more 3-point attempts up.
In the first half there, look at guys were like in a 4-1 zone, that's what it appeared to me. Did you tweak that at all in the second half? I asked the players about it. They thought it was more maybe what the fever were doing. What was just your assessment?
Yeah, we it took us a little bit before he switched into a zone. I think that that's what you're referring to, right? Defensively, yeah. I think that just defensively, the pace that Indiana came out with early, just it took us a while to meet that. And I think that we did quarters 2 through 4. I think we struggled with that in the first quarter and allowed them to get out to a big lead. And that took a lot of energy out of us. But we mixed it up throughout the game. I think our zone was pretty decent for most of the game. But again, the pace that they were playing at when we were in man, we struggled to keep up with that.
Just to follow up off of that, Kelsey had 13 in that opening frame, but only 2 in the second quarter. So kind of piggybacks off what you're saying. Do you think that zone did kind of effectively kind of neutralize her a bit that second quarter?
I think it did as a scorer, and then it allowed her to be more of a facilitator the rest of the game, and she was able to get into the creases and find her teammates. And so, I mean, she's probably the toughest cover in this league from the guard position. And so, her quickness and her ability to attack gaps, as well as her ability to shoot, makes her a really tough cover. So, yeah, I thought we did a better job of limiting her as a scorer, and then she was able to be effective as a facilitator the rest of the game.
What stuck out to you about Camilla's play?
I thought Camilla was solid for most of it. I think that I think she'd tell you that she probably turned it over a little bit too much. But I thought she was decent. I think that overall, again, I just think that they played a little bit faster than we did in the half court, particularly on both ends of the floor. And then, so I think that kind of went across the board for us. But I thought overall Mill did a decent job.
And how did Maddie start?
Good. I think that I think other than foul trouble, I think she was I think she started getting into a better groove in the second half. The first half, I think just the foul trouble kind of took her out of it a little bit. So that's why we started E in the second half. But Maddie has earned the minutes that she's gotten with her work ethic and her consistency of being who she is or who she has been over the course of this season. And so we wanted to give her an opportunity. Obviously, we're down a post player, and so we wanted to manage that depth as well and not have E and Mill get into foul trouble early. And so, but I thought Maddie did a decent job today.
I asked the players about Michaela and just some of the versatility we've seen from, and I've asked you often about just the different ways that you utilize her versatility. So obviously as an initiator in the previous game, and tonight operating as a post-up player. So I just wanted to get your thoughts because we will definitely credit you for just allowing her to play her game. Just want to get your just general assessment of Michaela tonight.
Yeah, Mick's been great, man. Mick's we talk all the time about how great of a teammate she is, first and foremost, but she just adapts to any role that you put her in, and she's willing to do anything for the team. And so I think that we've been able to take advantage of some matchups that we felt like we've had the advantage with her inside. She did a really good job of getting to the line today, of using her size and her physicality inside when she's had the size advantage. And so we wanted to give her opportunities down there. And so we'll continue to do that. She was one that was a culprit of foul trouble early as well that kind of limited her minutes tonight. But I thought the minutes that she gave us, particularly in that second half, were really good.
What was your main message to the team
after the game?
Yeah.
Just that, we still don't want to be in a position where we're beating ourselves from a turnover standpoint. And then I talked to him about how our pace and our urgency from the start's gotta be there against these good teams. And it's not going to get any easier, going for 2 in Vegas and then finishing up at home with New York. So we got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And then we got to do a better job defensively of just having the early physicality and the urgency and playing with the pace that we want to.
E. Will's activity in this game, obviously, not that we're not surprised about what she's on the floor. But from your assessment, what are some things that you feel like Camilla and also even Angel can learn from her or have learned from her?
I think that one, her approach each day. I think that is the biggest thing that that can get overlooked if you're not, in our building every day. E's a consummate professional. She was, we had a conversation with her before the game of that, this is what we're thinking in terms of starting Maddie today. She was all fully on board. She's willing to do anything for the team. And then from a basketball standpoint, I think that she doesn't care what her stat sheet looks like, what her box score looks like, as long as she's being impactful while she's out there, whether it's offensively or defensively. She doesn't let the numbers affect her. She plays as hard as she can each time. She's communicating out there. She's an anchor at times when she's out there defensively. And so she just gives us what she's able to give us on a nightly basis. And so I think anyone across the board, no matter what position you're in, can learn a lot from me.
Guys, last one for me. You guys have been getting to the line more. Do you think that you have inspired some fear?
No, I don't, no. Came,
Mostly just joking. But
yeah,
that
we're
is
gonna
really
take
good.
it. We'll take it how they come. So, yeah,
Thanks.
appreciate it.